Holy rockin' shit, do something!
Ascended one. You make Naboru lofty again.
Hello, my warmest bald friend. How can I help today?
I need you to come with me.
I work here. You're joking.
No, you have to save the future of your kin. They're voting for the new leader.
I don't want to be new leader. Also, you killed last one.
It had to be done. Your people just couldn't have won that war.
Just joking. You saved my life. I won't forget that.
Now you can do the saving. Your pack will be deciding between Gok and Yossi.
Yossi, the outcast?
And Gok, the warmonger and liar. He claims he killed Bufus.
What?
Yes, and your people love him for that. He is a war hero, and most likely will win.
That is nonsense. I killed Bufus with my bare paws. You need to tell everyone I killed Naburu Tyrant.
I would, but your pack wouldn't believe me. I'm only a human, and I killed your general. It has to be you.
But I can't. You may be only human, but I am only slave. I can't just go away. They would catch me and kill me.
I can help you run away.
City is full of guards. Not easy for me to hide. Maybe you could buy me.
What?
Buy me! Then you be my master and you take me anywhere. Even to Volcano.
Owning a slave? That would be a first.
Don't worry. Humans have long tradition. It will come natural to you.
Yeah, sure. Well, where does one buy you?
Oh, from my master, of course. It's Ilva. Fat, but likes Ratkin.
Ilvar. I'll find him and be back.
Baldy, did Ilva...
Not yet. Sorry. Working on it.
Alien, you've proven useful. Still, observing you.
Well, look at you, our never-weary companion.
I need your Ratkin.
I'm afraid you have the wrong shop. I do not engage in the slave trade.
I mean, Park. How much for him?
Park? Why would you need Park? He makes a very mediocre servant, complaining about his war wounds, and is overly placid. There surely must be better Ratkins to serve your cause.
I just need him.
Well, he is also indispensable to me since he runs my other store. 8,000.
8,000 for a mediocre servant?
The war has severely damaged the slave market. It will take years to mend that. On the bright side, the fur is extremely cheap now. If you would be interested in investing...
Sometimes I just hate the free market. Well, here you go.
Splendid. Here is your slave ownership certificate.
Baldy, am I a free Ratkin now?
No.
Oh,
I own you now, and if you ever call me Baldy again, I swear I'll sell you for meat and fur.
Sorry. I thought we friends.
Just pulling your hairy leg, my friend. We can go now.
Oh, freedom!
Yeah, I can certainly tell you that freedom wasn't free.
I don't know if I ever be able to repay you, but I am very, very thankful. Can't wait to go. Volcano! I run and wait by ship.
Earthling, you did well. For an alien.
Well, look at you, our never-weary companion. Can I be of any further help?
So what? We go to Volcano now?
Yes, come on, let's go.
We started voting, but you first talk with Yossi, yes? Make plan.
Sure.
And be careful not rub fur with others. Our kin maybe don't like you now.
Yeah, I would have guessed that.
Then go. Go.
What about you? You are not coming?
No. I wait here. So Gok not see me.
Immortal One, your arrival brings much needed light. Come with me quick. Time is fleeing fast. Please, keep ascending and talk to our old mother, Gyo. As our oldest, she is one carrying burden of this vault. You talk to her. She does not like humans, but we need to try. I will hide Park, so Gok does not learn about our plan. Once voting starts, I bring Park and let him wait by entrance, so you can call him to support your words.
Come, human. Yossi told me you can stay for now. You have things to say about Gok, yes? So say.
Gok is a liar. He didn't kill Bufus.
Prove.
I can bring the real hero here to testify.
Who?
It's Park.
Lithe. He in city.
Not anymore. I bought him freedom. He's waiting outside.
You warm. Good. Bring him.
My elder Guillaume, it's my honor to meet you, my elder.
Say about Bufus.
We captured him, me, Gay, Bwing, and Hay. We dragged him to sewers.
Killed him.
No, we wanted to feed him to his ugly spider. But he fought back and dragged us down with him. Spider killed everyone. I barely escaped, badly wounded. Humans saved me. I would bleed to death.
And I have seen Bufus's body. He was dead a long time before Gok could have made it to the fortress.
What you say, Gok?
Why would I need to say anything? They obviously made all that up to make me look bad. I will not answer to a human with our blood on his hands, and to a petty little rat who works for that fat abomination.
I still have wounds from that spider. They will take long time to heal.
True. I see too many of those. So much pain. You did well. Why you lie?
Why would you say I lie? This is a smearing campaign. Who knows what agenda those two have? Human and an alien's pet.
I am not a pet. I was a slave. I suffered like you.
Oh, you think so? Fancy life in a trader house and...
Silence. I can smell fear and lies. You reek. Isaac, human. We not want liars to lead. Now easy choose.
My dear Firkins, I know Firkins suffer under Naboru, but Malleus, teach us to talk when hurt, not hurt, and I will make Naboru hear us out. Thank you again. With Park, you have brought promise of peace to our hearts. Our eldest wouldn't believe anybody without fur.
Yeah, she didn't seem to like me at all. Maybe even less than proper grammar.
Excuse her. She doesn't get to speak Noboru language much. With her children, it's mostly squeaks and nudges.
Sorry, stupid joke.
No harm taken. You have helped our kin greatly. I hope that together we will be able to restore peace between our kin and Naboru now.
Me too. Me too.
I will do my best to persuade my nation it is only a reasonable thing to do. Please, try same with Naboru.
Absolutely.
May my... Close crossed.
Claws crossed.
Thank you, my bold friend. Now everybody knows real story. My story. I am war hero and justice fighter.
Well, thank you. It is you who has made Yossi the new leader.
I hope he be strong and fiery. Naboru tyrants have to die.
I'm sure he will be a good leader. One of the mothers says so.
Good. I should talk with our eldest now. See you soon, master.
Don't call me that.
Just joking.
Leave. This sacred place, not for humans. You've been here too long already.
voting is now. May Marvel...
Captain's log 103-090-0113. Status, tired. Maybe playing God isn't such a marvelous idea. I really wanted to help. But it's obvious that some of those nano-enhanced Firkins have trouble controlling their emotions. Our long-prepared attack on the Naboru failed due to this. So much death for nothing. Solution? Back to square one. I'll introduce rigorous training to teach Firkins better self-control. Only if they master their emotions will I allow them to undergo the transformation. This revolution might take longer than expected. I wonder if they will still keep calling me Captain Marvelous after this fiasco. Next steps, plan the training. I should relocate some of my skills again. Parallelly, focus on AIDA and cryogenic systems. Getting inside the ship and waking up the crew should be my top priorities now. In the meantime, Firkins will walk their slow path towards the final enlightenment. No pun intended. Funny, I didn't even finish that bloody mindfulness course I got for our anniversary. Now aiming to be a Zen master. This must so far be the worst mission I have been on. And look at me. One big cloud of calmness. Calm, calm, so calm. Oh, fuck this. I should be upgrading my nanosystems and rerouting synapses instead. Over.
Spare him, Ascended One. He is of a rather dim wit and was poorly instructed. My apologies. I didn't expect you this early. May I request 2 minutes of your very precious time? Ascended One, welcome to the last act. Nice of you to join me for the end.
And you would be...
Regulus the First.
The first? Of what? I thought the Naboru had a queen.
For now. And let's not squabble about my sister. More important matters are headed our way.
Well, not really. Your queen actually sends me. She wants this gate open.
I would like to open more than just this gate for you, my friend. There is a whole world of options waiting for us, if you agree.
I don't remember sharing the way with you.
You shan't walk alone, for all our paths cross and entwine at the end. That's what our Sacrext says, and I believe in that.
Good for you, then. I would love to be enlightened more by your ancient wisdom, but I have no time for riddles.
I know what you seek, and I can help you to obtain it.
Really?
Our legends describe your ascension quite clearly. I can help you gather the pieces. Unlike my foolish sister, I believe in our sacred traditions. Also, I will be happy to see you leaving this planet.
That was surprisingly honest.
We have a common goal. Why would I hide anything from you?
I suppose there is a catch in it.
No catch. I just need to become the king to be able to help you to the fullest extent. Which means the current ruling monarch unfortunately needs to disappear.
Oh.
To be candid, she only has herself to blame. If she had chosen a husband...
Then what?
Then the Naboru would support her. Alone she is weak. Yet before we dispose of her, my hands are tied. If you need our sacred artifacts, you should act. What do you say? Do we have a deal?
Curious how often the Naboru ask me to kill somebody for them. I won't do your dirty work for you. I am not a hitman. Not interested.
Then I am rather uninterested in you. Bring Hadriana here, and I will take care of my dirty work myself. Open the gates! And send for Hadriana! There are matters we need to discuss. Now my simpleton of a semi-sister can finally come to me, so I can explain to her where her righteous place is.
Silver, we are pleasantly surprised once again. You handle even delicate tasks adequately.
Yeah, that could be my epitaph now. Thank you. Your Majesty, may I present the sour fruit of my labor?
Regulus, how ultimately generous of you to honor us with your presence.
Anything for the family, my little sister.
Little sister? How dare you? Don't you forget for a single moment that we are older than you and a rightful heiress to the throne. Your blatant unfitness to accept that reality has led to this sorrowful chain of events. We know this war was your doing. Now you shall be punished for your insurgency and this failed coup d'etat.
Rather big words for such a little sister. Do you have any evidence to back them up? Anything to support your unseemly claims against my person? You can't just execute a roy blood willy-nilly, silly.
What for? Your actions have already provided us with more than enough evidence. Barricading yourself inside the highest citadel instead of fighting the war of your people. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, that's a mere yet most unfortunate misunderstanding. I am a victim here. I was held prisoner by those monsters. Yet we managed to free ourselves and come to your help, albeit late. One might argue that the only evidence provided by this situation is that of you being a weak ruler, allowing for this war to happen. We all knew having a female rule over our glorious empire would be a blasphemy against our highest traditions. And we have brought the current rebellion and mayhem on our heads by this sacrilegious self-conceit.
Nonsense! Ratkin uprisings are natural and inevitable. Or would you dare to call Rufus a weak ruler? We have enslaved them and they fight back. Such is the basic law of action and reaction.
People of Wardinia, do you hear your impious impostor of a queen? Enslaved? Ratkins are things, mere objects. You can't enslave them. You simply own them, and that's what we do, since the dawn of our proud empire. Such is our tradition. And our traditions are what make us strong, what make us thrive and prosper, what make us one nation.
Why do you waste your breath telling us all this? You know we not only respect our traditions, we embody them.
Then prove it. End this unnatural state of things. Give the nation a king our people deserve.
We presume you mean yourself.
I don't really see a queue of bows at your door, so yes, I am willing to make this sacrifice.
We would rather die than marry you, you pig!
As you wish. Guards, seize this blasphemer and—
Not so fast.
Silence, alien. You have no say in this matter.
Nonsense. I might be an alien, but I do have eyes and a heart, and I can clearly see and feel that your nation is divided.
Your feelings are irrelevant, worm.
Then let me present the facts gathered by me, an impartial, unbiased observer of this war. It is obvious that this schism is making the Naboru weak, and I, for one, second your opinion.
Good.
Her Majesty should indeed make an effort to unite your nation by honoring the traditions and accepting an appropriate husband.
Do you hear that? Even an alien has a better understanding of the importance of our traditions than you do, little sister.
And such a husband should have the respect of the Naboru people. It has to be somebody your nation loves and supports. Do we share this vision?
Of course. I wholeheartedly support your conclusion, dear impartial, unbiased, and enlightened observer.
Then there is a simple and obvious solution that will make almost everyone happy. Your Majesty, why don't you marry the noble hero who relieved your nation of that Ratkin general?
You?
Indeed.
Well, yes, of course. It is the only logical conclusion. Far superior to marrying my half-witted half-brother.
But that's—
Silence! We are the Queen and we have spoken. The Naboru shall have the king they deserve. We shall marry the hero of the Ratkin War, the revered slayer of the Ratkin general. Our nation will once again stand strong and united. And since this is sorted, would you care to elucidate the circumstances of your strangely convenient imprisonment and timely release?
Let me just say this. You will pay for this. Guards, retreat! Back to the citadel!
I presume your business is entirely with Her Majesty. Please, spare me the chattering. Talk to her.
Your half-brother certainly has a knack for dramatic entrances, and family drama, also dramatic exits.
We are sorry for this unpleasant experience, and thank you for your intervention. Please, come with us. We are sure Regulus will not give up easily. Your services might still be direly needed. Marshal, gather what is left of your men, then come and join us. Citadel. At last. It is probably still infested with those monsters Regulus brought here. Yet there is still a secluded, safe place where we can talk. Come. Here we are. No, not here. Gods! Silver.
Your Majesty.
Now we can talk. Your suggestion forced Regulus to show his real intentions. What a splendidly cunning trick.
Trick? I honestly thought you were going with it. Impressive acting then, Your Majesty.
Well, let's say we will consider our options. It might certainly help the peace. Yet now we need to focus on more pressing matters. Have you seen that horrendous monster?
Unfortunately.
Even our legends don't speak of such atrocities.
I guess not many legends in general cover alien invasions.
At least we are lucky to have our own alien helping us. It bothers me greatly to ask you this, but...
Yes?
You know there is very little left of our kin. I can't simply send them to their deaths. And since you carry the gift of immortality... Oh, our dear Marshal Gracchus is here. Well, here we have it. Perfect timing, my Marshal! Marshal, thank you for joining Your Majesty so swiftly. We want a full report on our combat readiness.
I regret to say that there is very little to report on, my queen. Most of our men are still dealing with the rats in the mines. We have only a handful of combat-ready soldiers.
That's what we feared. Thank you, Marshal. As you see, Silver, your gift of immortality could save many mortal lives yet again. We will need your services one last time, before we join our hands in marriage.
What shall I do?
Relieve us of those abominations.
With pleasure.
And capture Regulus.
Capture? After all this?
He still has royal blood running in his veins. I can't just have him killed.
Yeah, I'm sure he would do the same in your place. Well, as you wish, my lady.
We do wish. Thank you. Guards, seal the gate. No entry, no exit. Apart from the immortal one, of course. You might proceed now.
No fettering yet. But I should tell you about two birds of a feather who love to flock together. Regulus and Gracchus.
Look, they've been exchanging love letters for quite some time already.
It's a fascinating read and paints a rather colorful picture of who is actually responsible for this war.
Show us. Those are serious accusations. Gracchus, would you care to explain this?
Those allegations can't stand. There is no proof.
And those letters?
Fake.
I am sure Your Majesty can tell it's their handwriting. I had no chance to forge that, even if I wanted.
Gracchus, we are very disappointed in you, although we had our reservations. You are a disgrace to our people and our nation. Guards, get him out of my sight. Prison, now!
I will take this to trial. I will file a complaint. This is absolutely and utterly outrageous.
We are most thankful for your invaluable insight, Silver. Even though we must wonder why you didn't share it with us earlier. Now we would still need you to do the fighting. Without our marshal, we are even weaker now.
Don't worry. On it. I'm struggling at the Citadel. Can't find Regulus anywhere.
Being the rat he is, he will be hiding well. We are sure of that. Just turn every stone, open every drawer, and look under all beds. And remember, we need him alive. Having an heir to the throne killed would undermine our position.
I understand, Your Majesty.
Come here just to rub more salt in my wounds.
Well, I never considered myself a cruel person, but I do find this strangely satisfying.
Your pleasure is bound to be short-lived. Hadriana shows no mercy, and I can be executed any minute.
Sure, I'll just enjoy it while it lasts. 102, 131, 943 AW. No, that's minus, so probably a long time before that AW count started. Alright, I have no idea what's happening here, but it certainly doesn't look good. That giant claw reaching for the whole planet, I hope that's just a metaphor for something. Maybe all those little Noboru-esque figures are hiding in that giant pyramid because of a space Godzilla! Ha! Well, either Wardania was in danger, or this isn't Wardania. Although the Noboru certainly don't seem very out of this worldly. Mysteries.
Captain's log 103-093-0624. Status: at peace. Hell I am. Faking my inner calm for the last 3 years was probably the biggest challenge of my life. Results mixed. Many Firkins gave up and left the volcano. There is no way I'm doing the transformation on those. Others are getting better, might be ready soon. They call themselves the Pack of Marvius. Not entirely happy with that. Their pronunciation leaves a lot to be desired, and I never wanted to start a cult. Still, the end justifies the means. With Ida, I'm at a loss. She has cut all communication. Don't know what to expect. Still, I'll have to go there. My efforts with the cryo systems were completely futile. At least the cradle is still safe. I'm glad I took this preemptive measure and created the hollow containers. Yes, the Naboru might have built a whole monastery around its core and put the shell in the very center of this citadel. But that doesn't change anything. That's why I didn't bother getting the shell from them when our ways parted back then. They still can't open them and never will. Not without the deactivator. And they can have it only over my dead body. I should get ready to say my goodbyes soon. My work here is almost done. Over. Yeah, done and over. That's me.
One Regulus, delivered at your command.
This is highly satisfactory. Thank you, Silver. What punishment would you see fit for yourself, traitor?
Set me free. Make me your co-ruler.
What?
I was acting in the best interest of our people and the Naboru Empire. Many of our Akins share my vision. You shan't have peace if you kill me, little sister. Never.
Silence! Let him rot in jail. Take him there and join us in the throne hall.
Yes, your majesty.
Move.
Hey.
Right here. Filthy traitor.
I'm still Roy Blood, damn you. Why do you keep staring at me?
Just checking if everything is going by the script.
Very funny. Leave me alone.
Just give me a few more seconds to observe the outcome of your meticulous planning.
Ha, ha, ha. Well, I have warned you about Hadriana. You will see for yourself.
Looking forward to it. Well, gotta go. I'll be back to admire your schemes soon.
Silver, Once again the hero. Tell me, does it get old? Very well done, by the way.
Petra doesn't share your enthusiasm, I'm afraid.
Yeah, well, that happens in war. When you're on the losing side, you probably don't feel like flowing a parade.
Honestly, I have quite mixed feelings myself.
What? Why?
I mean, we're trying to be the good guys, right? That's why we're by Her Majesty's side. But I have been to the ship in the meantime.
Seriously? You found it? That's great news.
Well, not really. She showed me this security footage, and I think you need to see it too.
All right, hit me. Right, well, what does this all mean? Like, we're the good guys, but the Naboru were the bad guys. Because they've destroyed our cryo systems?
I'd say it probably means they used the cradle to genetically engineer the Ratkins. And who knows what else.
I don't know, man. Is that such a bad thing?
You mean creating insentient beings and then enslaving them?
How's that any different from, I don't know, breeding chickens or something?
Sentient beings, Brian. They think, they talk.
Right, I get your point. But that doesn't change anything, does it? Like, you can't really blame Hadriana for this. This was like centuries ago. She's really trying to make a difference here, leading the Naboru towards a brighter future.
Yeah, maybe. But I have figured out a few other things.
Like?
Like that David was our captain.
What? The mutiny David's ship warned us about? But that doesn't make any sense. So those notes, that captain's log.
Yeah, David's log, but that's not all. You are the only one who would leave on the ship, right? Because of the life support systems, am I right?
Yeah, I'm the first in command. I need to finish the mission. I couldn't sabotage it by telling you all that. You surely must understand.
You are one hell of a partner.
I just follow my orders.
And what if I told you that Marco thinks that he's the captain now?
What? Why would he?
That's what the ship told him.
Oh, so that's what his little tantrum back in the monastery was about. There must have been some misunderstanding.
Might be, but Petra says Ida is one manipulative bitch. Her words, not mine.
Ada? You mean Ada from the captain's log?
That Ida, yeah. She's in control of the ship. She's the one behind that vision of yours. And honestly, there's more than a few inconsistencies in her story.
Are you saying you trust Petra over me now? After all this? Come on, man.
Honestly, I don't know who to trust, but I surely wouldn't trust the ship. I mean, Ida. When it comes to it, it might be us against her.
This is a bit too much. Like, I don't know. I'll need some time to process this.
Welcome, our future king. Yes, we have decided. It indeed would be wise to give our nation the king they want. You have presented a strong case, so brace yourself.
That sounds serious.
Our royal wedding is indeed serious.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
The ceremony is about to start. We hope you are ready.
Can't wait, Your Majesty.
We have gathered here at this date time to celebrate the sacred union between Her Majesty Hadriana I and Silver, the human hero who saved us from the Ratkin threat by killing their general.
Your Majesty, now it's time to prove you know how to rule over the Naboru.
royal husband. Now that we have joined our hands in marriage, there is one more thing to be settled.
Yes, Your Majesty?
That's exactly the matter to discuss. Normally, it would be Queen Consort from now on. Yet I have happy but rather complex news regarding that.
What?
Our tradition prioritizes the male ruler over female, no matter if he inherited the crown or not.
So I should now rule instead of you?
Such is our tradition.
Well, that's hardly fair.
Traditions. Now you understand why I was postponing the marriage for the last possible moment.
Right. Well, since I am the king now, let's change that tradition. Once and for all.
But traditions are what
keeps your world together or something. I know. Well, some parts of your world need to change. I believe we have all found that out the hard way. So, this will be my first and last royal decree. Nabora women will be equal to men now. Queen Consort included.
We thank you.
No need, Hadriana. I simply like to put things right. And honestly, well, being the king here is definitely not my dream job. I have enough on my plate already.
If we can be of any assistance, let me know. We are still wife and husband after all.
Well, first, let somebody put that decree in writing, or whatever you do here. I'll sign it on my way out. Because I actually need to go again. I am looking for some sort of artifact from your old legends. It's inside a globe, or an orb, or just something roundish. Anyway, it should be about as old as this castle.
There is such a thing, and it is not far. Our elders might object, but as a king of Noboru, you have every right to access it. It is right above us, where it should be, always overseeing the ruler. Accept this key. The entrance is right around the corner.
Thank you, my queen.
In the meantime, we shall attend to our wedding guests. Once you decide to join us, please dress accordingly.
Of course.
Can't believe it. You married the queen. Hadriana's now your wife. Go Silver.
Sure, rub it in.
Have you spoken with the queen about the cradle yet? Do you know where we could find it?
As a matter of fact, I do. Right above us.
Holy shit. I don't believe it. It's been here all along?
Probably, who knows? I'm headed for it right now.
Great. Let's get moving.
Have you located your orb successfully?
Not yet.
It is fairly simple. Just...
Well, got the cradle?
Not yet.
Come on, man. We need... you find it?
Yes and no. I have it, but it doesn't seem complete, as if this is only part of it. Like some kind of container or cover or something, maybe for the other half?
Great. It can never be easy, can it?
Apparently not.
I say check with the Queen. She might know where to find the rest.
You have obviously located your orb successfully. Why would you look so grim?
I just still need the other half of the cradle.
Lowly? Do you know the whereabouts of the second half?
They have the same statue at the monastery, so I guess the other half is there.
Then let us help you with that too.
How generous of you, Your Majesty. Anything I could do for you in return?
Actually, yes. We could benefit from one last little service. The next logical step for us would be to arrange peace with the Ratkins.
Right after crushing them in the war? Well, that's very noble of you, but also a little late.
We never wanted this war. We were attacked and simply defended our nation and people.
A nation built on slavery and injustice.
Yes, now we have realized that. It's a nation we have inherited, but we would like to better it. No more wars, no more slavery, no more hatred. We want peace on Wardinia. Will you help us?
That can be easily arranged, Your Majesty. I happen to know their new leader.
You never cease to surprise us, Silver.
Thank you. I might have helped him a little to get into office, so he owes me.
Is he a reasonable person?
Yes, that's the main reason I helped him to become the new leader. He wants peace for his people too.
Good. That sounds rather promising. Take this letter and bring it to him then. We will be waiting for him at the bridge.
With pleasure, Your Majesty. Anything for peace.
Oh. Cheers.
set a course to the coast.